Okay, people, welcome back to another Whooshy Sabbath. But it's a little bit different. There's no desk. I'm back in the review space because the desk is actually piled high with projects for the next Playday. Woo, Playday. But as everybody knows, this weekend was MCM London and then Paris Comic-Con, so we had a bunch of, well, okay, not a bunch, but a few Marvel Legends Star Wars Black Series reveals. So I thought, hey, it's Sunday. Let's go over some reveals, just hang out, talk about toys, you know, the usual. During the weekly on Friday, I talked about the Star Wars Black Series reveals at Paris Comic-Con. We had Episode 2 Anakin. This looks like pretty much reuse from the archive figure we just got, but of course, a new head. It's a different version. It's from a different movie. I'll take Attack of the Clone stuff. Which works out because there was also Episode 2 Obi-Wan revealed. New head, face printed, looking very nice. Unfortunately, it seems they're reusing the Episode 1 Obi-Wan body, which if they keep the same hips on there with the weird angle, then I don't know. Hopefully they retooled it, but if not, it's still a nice looking figure. Get to Saturday, Paris had their Marvel Legends reveals. We're getting a new Winter Soldier comic book style. There's some reuse here, yeah, but I love the long hair look. I like that it's kind of different from the first version we got back in the 2-packs with Black Widow. You can see the eyes now a little bit. It's a little bit more human looking, but it's definitely the comic look. I dig how he's kind of heavy on the harnesses. He's ready for combat. He is prepared. And then also in Paris, we saw the Build-A-Figure for the upcoming SpiderMan Wave, and it is Demogoblin. Demogoblin? I hear the criticisms of it's just a regular figure as a Build-A-Figure. This could have been a single card. But you know what? There's so many Marvel Legends waves coming out that's stacked on top of each other. I can see them wanting to kind of watch the budget a little bit as 2020 gets kicking. The head looks downright evil. The belt, buckle, skull, I like that. And then I may need 2 of the gliders, maybe. But we also see some reuse with the stand that's from the old Star Wars Black Series Scout Trooper speeder bike. Saturday also saw the kickoff of MCM London, at least when it comes to Hasbro, and they were showing their Star Wars Black Series stuff. They showed a Knight of Ren looking pretty cool. I mean, when I look at this, I get kind of flashbacks to Praetorian Guard. Sure, the Praetorian Guard was mostly helmet changes, and here it's also costume, but they have all the same kind of vibe to them. Looking at it, we definitely have some traffic cone situation going on, which makes it all the better that this is the testing grounds for what appears to be hinge and swivel knees. Now, San Diego Comic-Con, I had a chance to talk to these guys a lot, and they had brought up the possibility that they were going to hinge and swivel knees. And you know my thing, and they actually brought it up. Do you need every character to kick their own ass? But on a character like this, where you weren't going to get a lot of crunch anyway, a lot of kneeling down, I guess let's try it out. Let's see what happens. I also like the dirt detail on the boots, but is that a lightsaber with like a springy sticking out with kind of a blade on the... I don't understand this weapon, but that's not bad. Maybe we'll find out it's a badass weapon in the movie. And then they revealed Zoe Bliss. Zora Bliss? Alexa? Another character that we'll probably learn more about when the movie comes out. I think we saw her in the trailer standing next to Poe, something. Definitely has a feel to it, but the guns have a huge pirate feel to them. But then today at MCM London was the Marvel Legends reveals, and we get, well, Spymaster. Now, I don't think I've actually read a comic with Spymaster actually in it, but man, you flash back to my childhood, back to elementary school, the handbooks at breakfast, I'm eating cereal or Pop-Tarts, and I'm reading up on all these characters. Man, you can't beat that. This version doesn't quite match any of the pictures from the handbook, like this one, or even this. But I was able to find this image where the belt kind of matches. It's missing the stuff on the side of the legs. The head matches up a little bit better. So yeah, it's accurate to something, and that totally works. And then for the Fantastic Four wave, the Build-A-Figure will be Super Skrull. I want to say there's reuse here, but is that a new chest with the little shoulder prongs sticking out? It kind of looks like Colossus, but it doesn't have the metal look on the torso. And then the sculpt of the actual little flares off the shoulders is different than Colossus. And then of course there's the arms with the powers of the Fantastic Four, but there's also swappable arms. And then you look at this picture and you realize, oh, there's 2 heads too. There's a big smiling face and there's a more serious one. Again, probably a character that could have been on a single card, but again, This wave is coming out along with the SpiderMan Wave very quick, like January into December, somewhere in there. In fact, the pre-orders for the Spider-Man Demogoblin Wave and the Fantastic Four Super Skrull Wave will be going up for pre-order tomorrow, Monday. Here's a picture of the case pack for the Spider-Man Wave. There's 2 of each of the Gamerverse Spider-Mans, but if you look at Vulture, you'll also notice that there is an extra head included. We're getting a Blackie Drago head. Blackie Drago? Blackie Drago?
I must break you.
Also, looking at the official information that Hasbro sent, you'll notice a price increase for the Black Series figures. I'm figuring the same thing will happen to Marvel Legends. Say what you will, get into politics or greediness or price of, I don't know, but we all saw this coming. A price increase was inevitable. That's further confirmed with the information we got today with the reveal of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Zeo Blue Ranger. Price increase there too. In fact, I got a second email after the first one on the Power Rangers reveal saying, please take note of the updated price. Also in the booth at London, we see actual plastic for the Strong Guy Build-A-Figure from the Deadpool wave that's coming out next fall. I don't know if it's a production piece or not, but it does have that plastic shine that we get with final figures. The X on the chest is painted a little bit different. The zipper is not painted. But if anything, the biggest difference here now is the red lenses in the goggles instead of the silver look from San Diego Comic-Con, which is not that big a change. It's still Guido. But we're seeing an awful lot of this wave for something that's coming out later next year, so I don't know where the thing falls. Also, I'm figuring the Winter Soldier and the Spymaster is in the Black Widow wave. I can't remember if it was officially revealed or if it's rumors of the Black Widow movie getting its own toy line, but that makes sense to mix it up with comic and MCU figures. We usually see the comic stuff and then we see the MCU stuff later. And there you go, MCM London, Paris, Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, a little bit of Power Rangers. But I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. If not, we'll catch it in the weekly. I'll be back to reviews tomorrow. I think my Amazing Yamaguchi Optimus Prime is showing up. Whew. Like I said, I'm working on a play day. And I don't know. It's Sunday. How you guys doing? I hope you're taking it easy. Looking at cool toys, taking naps, watching TV, doing whatever you do on Sunday. So if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe. I'm so out of whack here. I'll catch you on the Fwoosh.